No, I don't mean the T-shirt shop.
Yes, the different shape is what everything.
And we're here.
Well, for me too, believe me, this is amazing.
A good moment to introduce our very special guest, Miss Maud Adams. And John has been some kind to offer to do a little chat with Maud here, so she can tell all about her experiences here at the island. So,
All right, so
please enjoy.
we'll take a few moments here to, first off, Maud, how does it feel to be back on this island after 50 years?
Well, I'm floored. I'm amazed. And I never thought I would be back here again. It's been 50 years. God, I'm old. I hope I remember all the things we did here. Well, but the memories are flooding back though.
So how did you end up being cast in Man with the Golden Gun?
Good question. I really don't know. As a matter of fact, I was at the time I'd made a couple of movies already, but my main business was a model. I'd made 2 Canadian films, and I get a call from my agent, and they said the Broccolis would like to see you for a couple. I didn't even know the name of it. I hadn't seen it yet. So I went to this meeting, a lot of people there, and I was very impressed. I said, "Oh, this is good stuff." And so it went really well, and then Cubby said, "I would like to come to my hotel." And I went, "Oh no, this is not within my planning to do." And he said, "Well, I want you to meet my wife." I said, "Well, that sounds better, but let's hope that's true, right?" And so he told me to come to the Plaza Hotel, where they were staying. And I walked up there with a little bit of trepidation, naturally.
And this is the plaza.
There is a wife there.
And this is the plaza in New York.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And there she was. And I later found out we had a really wonderful meeting. We sat around for quite a long time. And I was very, 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 very friendly, very nice. And so at the end of the meeting, I said, "That sounds like a good." And then I found out later on that Dana was really difficult. She's the one who approved who was going to be in the movie. And I found out that she is the one who actually decided that Sean Connery would be the first one. Did you know that?
Yeah.
No, you didn't know that, yeah. So getting Dana's approval was really, really important. And that's how I got it. And then, of course, the first person I met, I was flying to London to pick up a crew for the rest of the people and all the rest of the actors in London on the way over to Thailand. And I met Britt, walked on the plane with her nanny and 2 babies, and she walked right up to me and she said, "I hated you when I first met you, in Swedish." And I'm going, "Oh my God, this is terrible." She doesn't like me. And then she sat down, started laughing, and she told me that she had read in the Hollywood Reporter that Swedish Maud Adams had been cast in the one movie. And so Britt thought she lost it. She thought they're never going to cast 2 Swedish girls in the same movie, but they did. So then she had forgiven me when she found out that she was awesome. And we became fast friends. We still are today. We see each other every so often. And we had a wonderful time together, Britt and I. We used to joke around quite a bit. And we would, being young and insecure, we would make sort of off comments about everybody in Swedish, thinking that nobody would understand us. And then after a while we realized that, oh my God, guess what's going to happen? He was married to a Swedish woman, no, to a Danish woman. He spoke Danish. And he told us, and we were so embarrassed. I had to apologize because we used to joke about him being Dracula and sort of taking himself rather seriously. I mean, but Christopher Lee ended up being a really good friend. He's a wonderful friend.
So tell us about the lodgings when you got here to this area where you would stay.
Okay, so, you know, I've been in Phuket now for a couple of days, and I have not recognized any home. Of course, there's the beautiful hotels here. And I said, you know, this is not where we were. I understand it. But today, coming here, I realized this is really, really quite far out. And so they needed us to be on location very quickly. So what they would do would be put us as close as possible, which was not a very fancy hotel, just across, I guess, from here. Because it didn't take us more than, I think, 20 minutes to get out here in the morning. And the hotel only had a few rooms with bathrooms, actually only 2, real toilets. And so we said, oh my God, what do we do now? But the men were so congenial. So Roger Moore and Christopher Lee and everybody else, they said, okay, the girls have to laugh. So it was fairly primitive, but we had a wonderful time because Roger's such a sweetheart and he loves to have fun and he wants everybody to enjoy themselves. So he was telling us stories all the time and we used to have cocktail hours and lots of fun. I mean, it was a fantastic event.
So as I understand, that hotel had previously had a different. It wasn't just a hotel before you guys stayed.
Oh yes, apparently it had for a checkered history in the past.
It was a problem.
Yes, it was.
Okay, all right. So, and then the cooking where they would cook the dinner for you
Yeah.
guys.
So that's also somewhere out here, probably very close. And that was a covered area with in a park. But it also turned out to be where they had the crematorium. It's where the bodies were buried. That's where we cooked our, barbecues for our lunches.
So,
Yeah.
you talked about Christopher Lee, fantastic actor,
Yeah.
on that end, and you talked about Roger Moore and how charming and wonderful he was. Tell me about Herve Village.
Oh, complicated man, wonderful. He really enjoyed his time in Thailand, I should say that. It's a little bit of a road. We come, turn up early in the morning, and never been out all day, go God knows where. And to say hello because he wasn't working for you, of course. As we were leaving for vacation, he was coming home after a night of rumbling out. But a sweetheart and a very good artist. And he used to draw me all the time. And he would put these drawings under my board. I would make a drawing of me in some situation. I wish I had more now. And so we...
Clothes.
Yes, close. He did have some sort of a fantasy, though, I discovered.
Yeah, so there's a moment where you and Herve, a legendary moment, are walking through the lobby of a hotel.
Right.
And so I'm going to play Herve in this moment.
All right.
On there, with Skip's permission. Skip knows this story. Okay. And so I have to get down here for this. And the walking through with crew all around.
Right.
And Herve is walking through and he says, Maud, one day I'm going to make mad, passionate love to you.
My God. If you do when I find out, you are in serious trouble.
The best response ever. So, all right, if anybody's got any questions for Maud, just a few before we start exploring the island, she's right here, right now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maud.
And I really look forward to spending some time with you guys over the next couple of days.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you also.
You were hit by Roger Moore in a hotel room. Did that leave any scars, damages, or anything like that? Or?
No, but that scene is one scene that I really wish they had not done. I think it's so inappropriate, actually. It doesn't fit Roger. But I think at the time, they wanted to show that Roger was James Bond and he could be rough when he needed to. But I think today, when I looked at it, I said, no, not good. And I think he did a great job. I know he didn't like the scene where Chris was born. Yeah, that too. You didn't like that? No. But I think one of the reasons that he was such a good Bond is that he brought humor to it. And at the time, women's movement was big all over. And a lot of women thought that James Bond was such a misogynist. And so there was some critiques as well. And I think that was one way of they were trying to balance Rogers. I mean, I think he's the reason why the series survived because of that, having that levity, being charming, and people could laugh a little bit at himself and at Bond as well. And yet he was Bond, no question about it. But like I said, I don't think they needed that first couple of rather rough. And I believe that they're probably looking at it today, they wish they hadn't done it.
Alan.
In that same vein,
Yeah.
the film kind of fetishizes guns. Right? And there's the scene where Chris is sort of caressing you. What were your feelings about that at the time, and what are your feelings about it now?
Well, I mean, I was.
And how do you rehearse something?
Well, we didn't do too much rehearsal for that, but yes, I mean, when I'm looking at some scenes like that, are unnecessary. But today I would react differently. At the time, it was part of the. I mean, Andrea was a victim. Obviously, she was Scaramanga's hands. Law tried to save her. She tried to save herself. She think her life.
Yeah, they thought about that scene a lot, doing the interviews. They thought about just changing the name to the man with the mink glove, but they decided they'd stick with the Fleming title there. So.
Right.
All right. Do we? Well.
So how much time were you here?
I'm trying to remember. I think maybe a week max. Yeah.
Do you want to go over
remember?
to the? Do you want to go over to the beach?
Sure. Let's go there.
Should we
I'd
walk
love
over to
see
the
it.
beach
Yeah.
where? Okay, Amir. Where's Amir?
I'm here.
All right. You want to lead us to the beach where the beach scene is?
Yeah, there's one route in and out, yeah.
The rock right behind you.
This is how we roll.
This is our lives.
Oh, you all.
Hours the water will be here. Maybe like 3 hours. We find the high tide.
Well, fantastic.
I think this is where we're going to take the group trip.
That'd be perfect.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. The famous Sandy Rock.
Oh, I feel like I can swim.
Yep. First time she's back. Right here.
Some couple, a non-Greek couple just came up and had their pictures taken.
Have they talked to you yet about coming back for the 100th anniversary?
I'll be in a new body.
Have you found the bar?
Skip. Skip.
Yep. Oh, no. So you're just coming from Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I love it there. I was
You
going
just
back
leave it. There are lots of people on the island.
Hello there. Hello. So, what is this? This is
The sea. Okay.
wow. Fabulous. Iconic. And here we are. Look at this. Unbelievable. That is so. This is here. Yeah. Oh, so he came from over there on this beach.
Yes.
Wow.
Beginning suntan sequence. And the swim.
Isn't that phenomenal?
So young. Look at that.
John, I would say somewhere there, but the beach is risen, as we're talking about. It's no longer much higher.
Right. So rode it away.
You said you'd help dry off anybody who has spring and such. Now we have to edit this scene out. There you are, dear. Everything's going up the stairs back there.
Here comes the assassin.
Love you. Now I think that was the other beach now because of that rock. That's the other beach, yeah. There then we're back here. Oh, this is here. Yeah. Okay. And the rock that he's standing by is behind us over there, but it's got a tree going up behind it now. So all
Yeah.
oh yes, I see it, yeah. So that's an interior. Yeah, this is the second one. Right. Yeah. I can't remember if we go back out to the beach here or not. I'm not sure we did. We just looked at this.
there'd be this much microdissection and analysis and breaking down of the bone.
There we are, right there. Isn't that amazing? And that's it. Yeah. All right. Fabulous.
It's been a while since I've been caving.
Yeah, one set James Bond. You can trade. I've got it. I mean, you want to trade? I mean, I've got